Today we are test driving the Porsche Taycan Turbo. This is my dream electric vehicle, and I gotta say, I have seen some videos of the electric noise that it makes, and it sounds like a spaceship. The acceleration on this thing is unreal. It forces you back in the seat, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing in today's video. Test driving the Porsche Taycan along with the riding experience. Let's do it. This is so awesome. Special shout out to Porsche of Hilton Head for letting us do this and film this video. Now this is, I think, my third Taycan I've sat inside.
Sound though.
Low frequency sound, so it gives you feedback as to what the car is doing. That is actually real electric motor sound. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, everybody be prepared. Here we go.
No way. That acceleration is absolutely insane.
The only electric car with a dual speed transmission on the rear axle. It's also the fastest charging electric vehicle on the market, 5% to 80% in 22.5 minutes.
That's not bad.
So currently I have the lane departure warning, or the lane assist on, and you can see it kind of warns me if I'm getting too close to one lane or the other. It will kind of give a little nudge to the steering wheel. It's the features on right here. We're drifting a little bit this way, and now it's giving a correction, driver control required. And this is a power meter up here, and you can see we're currently accumulating energy. Now we're going to expend energy. See the blue?
There's that acceleration.
Also has tremendous 10-piston caliper front brakes.
So it brakes really good.
Brakes tremendous. Sport Plus. Oh no, we're in Sport. I'm sorry. So we're going to go to Sport, and we're going to leave the chassis. We're going to put the chassis in low for better aerodynamics. Ready?
Yep.
Hold on. Acceleration here. Ready?
Yep.
Hold on.
The force of this car, it just, gosh. There it is.
And then we can go to climate, and we can change our climate control. We can even change our air quality. So you can see it has an ionizer in the car that ionizes the air to clean the air in the cabin of the car.
This is so cool. It's really spacious, to be honest.
Okay, one more little acceleration.
The force it gives you on your back is unlike any other car I've ever felt. Closing the butterfly door. We're inside a Murciulago. That sound, wow. Yep. Porsche did amazing with this car.
I'm gonna back it back into our display spot here.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love
This is
it.
interesting. This is the camera views.
Yeah.
You can
I was looking
see
at
this and
that.
see. Watch this.
Oh, wow.
How does that work though? Like, how does it know what's around you and everything?
Because it uses the surround view, all 4 cameras, and then just sort of digitally puts it all together.
Like a 360.
Yeah, like a 360. And then put it in park.
It makes the cabin like really spacious and it feels like really airy in here. Now we're gonna step out of the Porsche Taycan. 170,000. Alright, we just got back from our ride in the Porsche Taycan Turbo. Special shout out to Porsche of Hilton Head for letting us do this and film this video. Now, there are many variants of the Porsche Taycan. The first one and the standard one being the Taycan 4S. This one is the Taycan Turbo, but then its big brother, the Taycan Turbo S, is the most powerful Taycan out there, and it has 750 horsepower. This is the Taycan Turbo, which means it doesn't have as much power, but the power is still gigantic, and it is 616 horsepower coming from electric motors. Now, we have all-wheel drive, so all 4 wheels spin at the same time to give you the best acceleration possible. Now, one thing this car does that no other electric car has, this car has a 2-speed gearbox. Now, this one right here is the Taycan Turbo, which means it only gets 200 miles of range. That's still a lot, but compared to other things, it's not the best, but it's still pretty far. This car's top speed is 160 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 comes in this thing in 3 seconds. That's really fast, but the Taycan Turbo S can do it in 2.6, but this is just the Taycan Turbo. Now, also one thing I like about the Taycan Turbo that I don't like about Teslas, it has a way more interesting interior. Like, you have a screen there, you have a screen there, everywhere there are screens, and on the gauge right there, there is an oval screen. That's right, an oval screen. It looks so cool. Teslas are still pretty fast, but the Taycan just has that sound, which makes it that much more fun. The riding experience in this thing, it was actually surprisingly comfortable. The acceleration and torque on this thing is monstrous. So the moment you put your foot to the floor, this thing will take off. The seats are actually really comfortable in this thing. It's not that harsh of a ride at all. It's really good for long road trips, but for the range, that lowers its chance down a lot. So it's not the best option to go in a road trip with. The styling of this just looks so swoopy. I love that. Just check that out. So an overall rating of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S from 0 to 10, I would say 9.5. I also gave it a 9.5 because right here you have fake vents. They don't do anything. They're just there. It's covered up plastic. That really is the only downside of this, but gosh, this is such a fun car and it was such a fun experience to go in. $1,900 horsepower. How you like the speedster? Free SVJ. Insanity.